Hey guys, so before we start today's social science page, we're going to kind of review what we learned yesterday. So we are on lesson 2, making good choices, and we talked about yesterday that there were kind of two things to do before you make your choice. The first thing is you need to think about the benefits, and benefit is a good result or something good that comes from making that choice. And then the second thing you need to talk about is the cost or the price. So benefit's the good thing that happens because of it. Cost is just kind of another word for price. So thinking about those two things, and then you make your choice. So yesterday we talked about the Archer family. They had to decide between a family game and a science center. So I'm going to read the top real fast, and then we'll go through the chart. The Archers made a chart to help them choose. A chart can help you make a decision. It shows information clearly. The Archers listed the cost and benefits of each choice. So it says, read the benefits, mark an X in the box for the activity you would choose. So this is the same information we read yesterday, except it's in a chart form, which I think is a lot easier to kind of read and see the information than having to scan through the whole paragraph. So their first choice was a family game, kind of like a board game. And their two benefits, their two good things about getting this is that you can use the game for a long time, and you can share the game with friends. So think about a board game you have at your house. You've probably had it a long time. You've probably played it with lots of different people. So those are kind of two benefits of that. The cost of that one was $35. Our second one was the visit to the science center. So the two benefits that their family came up with was that they were going to learn how things work, and then that they were going to be able to make experiments. And then the cost was $48. So it was more expensive. So I guess it depended on what you were looking at as to kind of what choice you would make. So it wants to know what you would choose. So put an X, and that's actually a question on your quiz tomorrow, so you can't get it wrong, but just I want to see which one you would have picked. So if you would have picked the family game, put an X there. If you would have picked the science center, put an X there. And then we're going to read and see what the Archer family picked. All right, we have one more short paragraph, and then we have something I need to highlight that I haven't highlighted yet. So opportunity cost, so kind of a big word there. So why don't you say that out loud? Opportunity. Opportunity. So 5 syllables, long word. Opportunity cost. So we know that's the price. If you can choose only one thing, you give up something else. The thing you give up when you make a choice is called the opportunity cost. The Archer family chose to go to the science center. They lost the opportunity to buy the game. So how many of you also chose the science center? That's what they chose. So opportunity cost, if you want to get your highlighter out real fast or pencil to underline, it is the thing you give up when you make a choice. So the opportunity cost. So you have kind of what you don't pick. I guess it's kind of an easier way of saying it. So opportunity cost is what you don't pick. So they ended up picking the science center. So the opportunity cost for them was buying the game. So it says underlying the opportunity cost. That's the last sentence. They lost the opportunity to buy the game. So that was their opportunity cost. So kind of the main things you need to know for the quiz are benefits are the good things. Cost is another word for price. And that those are the two things you need to look at before making a decision, that you need to look at the price of something and the benefits, the good things about it before making your choice. You need to know those two things. And then you need to know that the opportunity cost is the thing you give up, so the thing you don't pick. And then kind of one more thing down here. So it says, what is one thing you can think about before you make a choice? We kind of just talked about that, but you can think about the benefits, which are the good things, and you can think about the price. So it only asks you for one, but I'm going to put both of them because sometimes the price may be such a big difference that you might automatically be able to cross one out, even though it might have good benefits. All right, then we're going to do one more quick little question here. It's kind of just an opinion, and you can have different answers. So it says, you have enough money to go to the movies or to buy a new book. So it says circle what you would pick. So how many of you would pick movies? If you would pick movies, circle that. How many of you would pick book? If you would pick that, circle that. So think about it. They're kind of around the same price because you only have enough money for one. So think about the benefits of each. Okay, the movie is only one time. The book might, because it depends what book you get, if it entertains you longer, things like that. So I would probably pick the book because I like to read more than watch movies. And then it says underlying the opportunity cost. So that is what you're giving up. So if I picked the book, then my opportunity cost is the movies. But if you picked movies, then your opportunity cost would have been the book and you would have underlined that. So there's no right or wrong answer. You either would have had one of those two choices. We'll kind of review tomorrow in Zoom if you want to come review with us. Enjoy your day.